guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Dani, and today we're going to show you the 6 things that we hate about our van. We bought this empty van and converted it into a camper van ourselves with no previous experience. It took us 7 months to complete, and you can be assured we have made some big mistakes. We have been living in this van for the last 10 months with our cats Gatinha and Jon Snow, and although we love the fact that we built it ourselves and we love the van, there are absolutely things that we hate about it. So let's get straight into it.
So you might see a little bit of this guy in our video. We're doing a pet stay and we're looking after him. His name is Link. He's 4 months old and he's the best dog ever.
He's a little terror.
Sometimes a little bit of a terror, but he is getting along with our two. He's super curious with the camera. It's the micro. Hey!
You beat it.
He's gonna help me explain our #1 mistake. Is gonna be our bed. We made our bed too short. Our intentions was to sleep this way, which was west to east, but Dani can fit, but I can't. I gotta hang my feet out the window if I wanna sleep. So we decided to come up with another solution, and we needed to sleep north to south. The solution to that was to make a cushion. We moved the fruit basket out of the way. We put our cushion here, and then now I can sleep this way. And if we come to this other side, Dani can sleep this way and she puts her feet here. Sometimes I sleep this side, sometimes she sleeps that side, but this is probably her favorite side, right?
Yeah.
One more thing with the bed is that we made it quite high. So we got, the positive is that we got heaps of storage underneath, but we're really close to the roof because the mattress is 150 mil thick. If we did it again, I would make it slightly lower, and I would make some sort of a slide mechanism that would come out and extend the bed for nighttime, and then during the day we would slide it back in and give us more room in the living space, and it kind of becomes a bit of a couch.
When building the van, we didn't even think about installing a skylight. We only worried about the fans and the solar panels. But since the build was finished, we have seen so many people with skylights, and we really wish we'd had one. A skylight just provides so much more extra lighting and ventilation, so we wouldn't need the second fan.
And having a skylight would allow us to get access to the roof. We could have a deck, we could watch the sunrises, sunsets. It would be very nice.
Yeah, could see the stars.
Yeah. Second build.
Second build.
#3 is having a fixed shower. A fixed shower takes up way too much room in such a small space like a van. We thought we were going to use our shower every day, but in reality, we avoid using it to save our water, and it's a pain to remove everything out of here just to have a shower. We wouldn't do van life without a shower. It is a nice option to have when we want to and when we need to. We do almost shower every day, but we always look for a public hot shower, and surprisingly, there's a lot of hot public showers here in Australia, or we shower at the gym. If we were to renovate this van or build a second one, we would do a hidden shower. We would make the toilet hidden inside a cabinet and do one of those hidden showers that are also inside a cabinet and pull it out when we need to have a shower.
#4 is this table. Now, if you watched our video of the 7 things that we love the most in our van, you see that this table was also in that video. So don't get me wrong, we do love having this table. We love that it's a lagoon that we can move and it's flexible. However, we did make this a little bit too big. The idea for making it big is that we would both sit here together, work at the same time, looking at the view like a romantic couple that we are not. And in 10 months on the road, I don't think we have ever sat here together working at the same time, because even though the table is big, it's still not big enough that we could both comfortably work together. We do have dinners here together, we sit here and enjoy the view, which is really nice, but for working purposes this is not practical at all, and that was the original idea. And because of the size of the table and because it's heavy, you can see it's on an angle, and that's because the rubber thing on one of the arms has worn out, because at the start of van life we would have this table on at all times, so with the driving and shaking and the weight of it, the rubber just went away. So now the table is on an angle, so we either fix that or we make a shorter table. I don't know what the solution is, but at the moment we hate this table.
So #5 was not installing bed lights or power points close to the bed. We did have intentions of installing lights in this part of the door. We did run cables to that area, but we are still yet to install them. I'm not sure if we ever will, but we have the option. The way that our roof lights are set up is that they're connected all to one switch. So when you turn that switch on, it turns all of the lights on and all of the lights off. It would be nice to be able to turn half the lights on or half the lights off, depending on where you are in the van. even though it is a pretty small space, it's nice to have. And Dani likes to read books, so at night she's currently setting up the phone on the curtain to light up her book, so it would be nice to eventually try and set up some sort of a reading light or something along those lines. And second is the power point. We do a lot of work on the bed, and it would be nice to be able to charge our computers while we're working. When I'm sitting on this side, I can plug into the only power point we have in the van, which is in the kitchen area, fine. But if Dani's sitting on this side, she can't charge her computer.
Unless I use an extension cord.
Yeah, unless she can use an extension cord.
And the last item on the list of the 6 things that we hate about our van is the item that I hate the most. Our curtains and blockouts. I made a big mistake with this one. The curtains and blockouts were my responsibility. I took the measurements wrong, so I take full accountability for them. But the problem with them is that they are all a bit short. When we close the curtains, you can see that there's still a massive gap between the curtain and the wall. And the thing is, we like to stealth camp a lot. So if you're trying to get somewhere at night and be stealth and no one can see inside, it's impossible. If you have any lights on, people can see everything through this massive gap here. So you can't have any lights on if you're trying to be stealth. The positive thing about the curtain is the fabric. We got the fabric right. It keeps all of the heat and the light, if it was closed properly, out of the vent. So that's really good. But the other problem with it is the system that we chose to have the curtain running on. So this curtain wire is just a metal with some rubber around it. But you can see here that the rubber is coming off, so the metal is exposed. So then when we try to close and open the curtain, this gets stuck everywhere, so that's a pain. We do have hooks here to keep the wire from getting saggy, but like you can't then close the curtain all the way because there's that hook on the way, so you have to unhook, close and open. But yeah, big mistake on this one. These are the 6 items on our list of the 6 things that we hate about our van. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!